Have you ever wondered where people buy capybaras or other exotic animals from? Well, there's a website for that, and I'll show you where it is. So there's a website. It is called exoticanimalsforsale.net. Now this is a website that a lot of zoos and exotic animal breeders use to sell their animals. Now you can click on the exotic animals for sale section here and scroll on down, and you can see somebody is selling a baby green monkey, somebody is selling a female red kangaroo. There are a lot of servals and savanna cats that are on this website. There are monkeys, marmosets. This is a zorse, which is a cross between a zebra and a horse. This is a hedgehog. There's a lot of hedgehogs for sale. There's a lot of shirt gliders, there's fennec foxes, there are skunks and chinchillas. So if you're looking for a capybara, what you would do is up in the top left corner, there's a search option where you can type in capybara. And as you can see, there are capybaras for sale. They are $1,600 in Texas. They are $1,200 in South Carolina. This one here, this is Capybara Exotics. That is where Eureka and JoJo's parents came from. I got JoJo off of this website as well a long time ago. Now you can click on the descriptions of some of these and they'll give you some more information. They'll share pictures with the capybaras. Yeah, there's, the female is $2,400. There's a male for $18. They were born on 5/16/19, and so they'll give you, a little bit of information there. This here is the Capybara Exotics website. They breed other things besides capybaras, like Red River hogs, albino crested porcupines, they breed agoutis, they breed bush hyraxes, a whole assortment of other animals. So that is where you can go and get a capybara if you want it. Now another thing you'd have to realize is a capybara legal where you live? Now there used to be a website, it's still there, it's called bornfreeusa.org, and it used to give a good detailed description of a lot of states. Now it's a very brief description, like the one here for Arizona. I used to live in Arizona. In Arizona, you do not need a permit or any kind of paperwork to have a capybara, but I also lived in Pennsylvania, and in Pennsylvania, we needed to have a menagerie permit and also have a USDA license as well. So I was both state and federally licensed to have a capybara and kangaroos and crested porcupines and assortment of other animals that I had. And that came through the Wildlife Commission. And so this site isn't as great as it used to be when it comes to details. It used to give you like who you could contact as well in the state. Now it's a little bit more very brief, so you're gonna have to do a little bit more research on it. But let's say you want something other than a capybara. You want a tamandua, per se. Also known as a lesser anteater. Tamandua is for sale by CJG Exotics in Michigan. Michigan's another state that does not have many exotic animal laws, such as Ohio are also very lenient. Another popular animal people like are sloths. If you want to buy a sloth, there's also some sloths for sale. There's a female for $6,500 in Florida. But let's say you're real crazy. You want something big and show-offy. How about like a bear? And yes, they have bears for sale. If you need a Kodiak brown bear cub, they're for sale in Indiana. And so if you wanted a bear, you can go get a bear. There's a lot of other animals that you can buy on the website that isn't on here as well, such as like tigers or lions. There used to be other websites like Ken's Exotics. I don't think the website is going anymore. It looks like it was last updated in 2009. But according to the website, he had lion cubs for sale for $3,500. He had a Nile hippo for sale for $12,000. He had reticulated giraffes, female, for $90,000. And so if you get a bear or a hippo, you gotta feed it, right? Well, there's another website called Missouri, and they sell exotic animal food. So if you have a bear and you want to go get bear food for it, you can go here, and there's the bear food. That's what it looks like. It looks like a kibble. They make like a kibble for exotic animals. And we can go back here and see what else they have, such as if you wanted a tiger, but you didn't want to feed it steak all the time, you can get this exotic feline food. And it's the same thing. It looks like a kibble. They also have supplements as well, but this is the exotic feline food. Again, it looks like a dog kibble. I actually know a guy who bought a tiger off of this website years ago. He'd reached out to me and said, hey, do you know anybody selling a tiger? So I went on the website and searched tiger, and a tiger came up for sale, and I sent him over the link as a joke. And then a few days later, he calls me up at around 1 o'clock in the morning saying, hey, I got the tiger, and here is the tiger. He brought it to my house at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, so that's a thing. People can go out and buy a tiger or bear or capybara just by going online. Zoos and exotic animal breeders sell them to the general public all the time, and then there's other websites you can go see if you can legally own it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. He brought a tiger to my house